तक के लिए बस इतना ही। अल्लाह हाफिज़। अस्सलामुअलैकुम दोस्तों, तो आज की इस वीडियो में मैं आप दोस्तों को बांग्लादेश प्रीमियर लीग के नेक्स्ट मैच के बारे में अपडेट जो है वो देने वाला हूं कि ये कौन सा मैच होगा और कितने बजे जो है ये मैच शुरू होगा, और साथ साथ स्क्वाड भी आप दोस्तों को बताऊंगा दोनों टीमों का। तो बात कीजिए मैच की, तो ये 28वां मैच होगा बांग्लादेश प्रीमियर लीग का, जो कि आज यानी कि 28 जनवरी को जो है वो खेला जाएगा, जो कि आपसे 1 घंटा और 40 मिनट बाद यानी कि पाकिस्तानी टाइम के मुताबिक 5:30 बजे। और
Littendas played nicely for his 50. So did Johnson Charles. Some lusty blows for his 39. The innings held together by Mohammad Rizwan's unbeaten 54. Well, some tidy stuff from Nasum. 0 for 15 in his 4 overs. It was only really Nahid who came in for some punishment. His 0 for 49 or for the most expensive of the Tigers' bowling attack. Das, who made his way to the middle with Mohammad Rizwan, and they were a little bit sedate to begin with, weren't they, Atari Khan?
Yes, they were, but an opening partnership of 65 and 9.50 was really set the tone. I still feel that they might have added, could have added maybe 10-15 more runs. Yeah, he went on to pick up his 50, but then he got dismissed in the fashion in the very next delivery, trying to heave it on the onside, get caught in the deep. But Johnson Charles walked in, and he came in with a different frame of mind. He had altogether 5 sixes, no 4s, setting the tone to a really big total. He managed to score 39 when he hit that straight to the field of just 22 deliveries.
Now this is the time when Mohammad Rizwan decided it was time for him to open up. He had been going at about a run a ball, but eventually he found the boundary, and he went to his half century. Crystal Shah was put down, and then just to end things off, to end the innings off, a boundary was found. So the Comilla Victorians, on what we're a little unsure about how the surface is playing, it seems as though it's holding up a little bit, ended up with 165 for 2. So the Premier Bank Khulna Tigers, who couldn't chase a little over 100 a couple of days ago, need 166 for victory here in their 20 overs. Yesterday we saw a lovely crowd come into this very picturesque ground here in Sylhet, and they were a bit disappointed, to be honest, because the home side, the Sylhet Strikers, really did struggle yesterday and ended up losing their game. Today there's a few more in the house today, and it's a bit spread out on who they're supporting. Two umpires are going to make their way out to the middle. This should be an interesting chase. This, we've seen a little bit of turn, nothing huge, but I think it's the inconsistency in the pace of the surface that is just holding the batters back. Johnson Charles, the only real one to be able to hit the ball out the ground. Mohammad Rizwan hit a big one over deep mid-wicket, but Johnson Charles, when given a little bit of width to free his arms, he's such a powerful man. He managed to hit 5 sixes. Here he is, the big fella. By the looks of things, he's saying, bowl cutters, spin the ball.
Premier Bank Khulna Tigers are up against a high-quality bowling attack, I can tell you that. Make no mistake. Tamim Iqbal will need to be in a really good form to ensure that they can get close and then chase their target. Andy Balbani just arrived from Ireland. We'll be looking to give them a good start, lay a good opening foundation so that the rest can follow suit. But this attack, number 71, watch it for number 71, right in the middle. Naseem Shah was really good in that last match. He picked up 4 for 12 in 4 overs. He bowled quick, he bowled straight, and with him is Mustafizur Rahman, who's also been included in the 11. Remember, he was not 100%. There's Muqidul Islam, so the 3 very good seam up front. And that's the challenge for Tamim and company, to cope with them early on, get set, and then start rolling in their favor. It's a good contest. It's a very, very good matchup. Little Kumadas will be behind the stumps. What about that innings from Johnson Charles, giving them the push at the right time? Still feel that at the end of the 20th over, if you still haven't lost too many wickets, then lost 2 wickets, maybe 15, 20 runs short then.
BPL সিলেটের বিপক্ষে আম্পায়ারের একটি সিদ্ধান্ত মেনে নিতে পারেনি রংপুর রাইডার্সের নুরুল হোসেন খান। তা নিয়ে আম্পায়ারের সঙ্গে তর্কে জড়ান তিনি। সঙ্গে সঙ্গে যোগ দেন পাকিস্তানি ফাস্ট বোলার হারিস রউফ। এর জন্য বিসিবির শাস্তি ভোগ করতে হয়েছে দুজনকে। এক সংবাদ বিবৃতিতে জানানো হয়েছে দুজনেই 1/4 কন্ট্রাক্ট ভেঙেছেন।
Dominate. Yes, they played some great shots, but not quite
তার ম্যাচ
dominate.
ফিল্ড
The Khulna Tigers, though, they'll be low on confidence, particularly what their batting lineup has done over the course of
তার ম্যাচ
this
ফিল্ড সত্যি
competition. We know they
25%
do have some
জরিমানা করা
powerful
হয়েছে।
players
সত্যি
within their midst.
25% ম্যাচ
Azam
ফিল্ড
Khan, a wonderful player. Tamim Iqbal at the top of the orders, found some consistency.
25%
Andy
জরিমানা করা
Balbirnie
হয়েছে
coming into
এবং
the
ফাস্ট
side, though,
বোলার
will
হারিস রউফকে
add a bit of
আনুষ্ঠানিকভাবে
stability.
তিরস্কার
He's an
করার সঙ্গে সঙ্গে
all-format player.
দেওয়া হয়েছে
for
1
Ireland.
মেমোরি
It's Tamim
পয়েন্ট।
Iqbal, best of
নুরুল হাসান
141.
সোহান ও
That'll
রফিক
take some
দুজনে
doing on the
বিসিবির
surface.
কোড অফ কন্ট্রাক্টের অনুচ্ছেদ 2 পয়েন্ট
But Andy Balbirnie plays all 3 formats for his
ভঙ্গ
country,
করেছেন।
Ireland.
দুজনে বিসিবির
And
কোড
really
অফ
is a
কন্ট্রাক্টের
steady
অনুচ্ছেদ
campaign, and that's
2
what the
পয়েন্ট
Premier Bank Khulna Tigers will be looking for from him. Just keep it
ভঙ্গ
steady.
করেছে 2 পয়েন্ট
But to be fair, they do, as Antaradi Khan has mentioned,
2
have to deal
পয়েন্ট
with a
8
very,
ভঙ্গ
very
করেছেন,
fine
যেখানে
bowling
বলা হয়েছে
attack.
ম্যাচ চলাকালীন
Internationals in
আম্পায়ারের কোনো
Nasim
সিদ্ধান্তে
Shah
ভিন্নমত পোষণ করা যাবে না। খানের ডিসিপ্লিনি রেকর্ডের সাথে যুক্ত হয়েছে রেকর্ডের
I'm gonna call him by his nickname.
ডিসিপ্লিনি রেকর্ডের
Mustafa Zura Rahman.
ডিসিপ্লিনি রেকর্ডের সাথে যুক্ত হয়েছে 2 ম্যাচ
Right, we're nearly ready.
রেকর্ডের
There's a slip in
সাথে
place.
যুক্ত হয়েছে
He's not at first slip, he's a little bit wider.
রেকর্ডের সাথে যুক্ত হয়েছে 2 মেরিট পয়েন্ট। কোড অফ কন্ট্রাক্টের অনুচ্ছেদে 7.5 অনুযায়ী টুর্নামেন্টের কোনো ক্রিকেটারের ডিমেরিট পয়েন্টের 4 হয়ে গেলে তা সেই ম্যাচে সাসপেনশন হিসেবে পরিণত হয়। সোহান এখন 3 ডিমেরিট পয়েন্ট
They run straight away.
তাই সোহান
He was in a
আর এক
terrific
ডিমেরিট
form with
পয়েন্ট
the
পেলেই
ball,
ম্যাচ
Nasim
থেকে
Shah.
নিষিদ্ধ হবেন। অনফিল্ড
He picked
আম্পায়ারের
up
দাবি সোহেলের
wickets and very
প্রগতি,
early.
তৃতীয় আম্পায়ারের তানভীর আহমেদ ও চতুর্থ আম্পায়ার আলী আজহার রহমানের বিপক্ষে অভিযোগ দায়ের করেন, যা আমলে নিয়ে শাস্তি দেন রেফারি। দুজনকে শাস্তি মেনে নিলে আনুষ্ঠানিক
12 and 4 over. He'll be
দুজনকে
looking at
শাস্তি মেনে নিলে
to
আনুষ্ঠানিক
pick up
শুনানির
early
দরকার
wickets
পড়েনি।
to dent the
অন্যদিকে
hopes of
সাকিব আল হাসান
Premier Bank
ইফতিখার
Khulna
আহমেদের
Tigers.
ব্যর্থতার দিনে নিজের দলকে একাই হাতে টেনেছেন এনামুল হক বিজয়। 4 ছক্কা এবং 3 টিনে আসলে 3টি 50 তুলে নেন তিনি। তার অসমাপ্ত কাজ সম্পূর্ণ করেন করিম জান্নাত। সাথে চট্টগ্রাম
Wasn't a convincing appeal, more in hope really. Yeah, he will generate some serious space, and the kind of
4 ছক্কা এবং 3 টিনে
behavior we've seen
আসলে
from the
3টি
surface,
50 তুলে নেন
it's
তিনি। তার অসমাপ্ত
at times
কাজ
we've seen the
সম্পূর্ণ
ball
করেন
to
করিম
bounce a
জান্নাত।
little
সাথে
bit
চট্টগ্রাম
more.
চ্যালেঞ্জার্সকে হারিয়ে 2
This is
টেবিলের শীর্ষে
the
উঠে
tail.
গেছে।
It came
পশ্চিম
back
বরিশাল
quite sharply,
সিলেট
but it's
আন্তর্জাতিক
going down the
স্টেডিয়ামে
left
শুক্রবার
side. He's
চট্টগ্রামের
getting the
দেওয়া
ball to move, and that particular delivery was at a speed of only 148 kilometers per hour. Well, that delivery to the left-hander might be an absolute beauty. It just leaves the left-hander. There is a catcher in there, Mohammad Rizwan.
BPL সিলেটের বিপক্ষে
That's exactly what they need to do. Be a little more watchful when they're up against
BPL
someone like
সিলেটের
Nasim
বিপক্ষে
Shah.
আম্পায়ারের একটি সিদ্ধান্ত মেনে নিতে পারেনি।
149 the previous one, before that 148, so he is looking to bowl quick,
আম্পায়ারের একটি সিদ্ধান্ত মেনে নিতে পারেনি।
looking to make early inroads. So very crucial for Premier Bank Khulna Tigers not to lose early wickets.
BPL সিলেটের বিপক্ষে আম্পায়ারের একটি সিদ্ধান্ত মেনে নিতে পারেনি রংপুর রাইডার্সের
নুরুল হোসেন সোহান।
Good running.
তা নিয়ে আম্পায়ারের সঙ্গে তর্কে জড়ান তিনি। সঙ্গে
Heels a little bit on the edge of that 30-yard circle. They do have some power to
এ
come.
আম্পায়ারের
We
একটি
haven't seen
সিদ্ধান্ত
the best
মেনে
of
নিতে
Shy
পারেননি।
Hope yet. Yes, he's played one game, but Shy Hope, I think of Azam Khan, Captain Yasser Ali. He's hit some lusty blows as well. He's a big, powerful striker of the ball. But, this is what we saw with the Comilla Victorians. They need a base to work from.
Yeah, Mahmudul Hassan Joy among the runs also.
Oh, what a beauty that is. What a beauty that is.
They're having a bit of a chat whether they think that there might be some part of the bat. They've got 7 seconds to decide. Nope.
Still deep in discussion, the two wicket keepers. Litton Das and Mohammad Rizwan. This just nips back at Balbirnie off the seam. This is everything.
Yeah, the kind of movement that we have seen so far from Naseem Shah, maybe it's not a bad idea if you can pitch it a little bit fuller. But that's gone on top of these stumps. And it does have that inward movement and is looking for the batter to drive through the offside. He might be
বিপিএলে
just in
সিলেটের
business.
বিপক্ষে আম্পায়ারের একটি সিদ্ধান্ত মেনে নিতে পারেননি রংপুর রাইডার্সের নুরুল হোসেন সোহান।
Concerned here about Balbirnie, looking to give himself width in the first.
পক্ষে আম্পায়ারের একটি সিদ্ধান্ত মেনে নিতে পারেননি রংপুর রাইডার্সের নুরুল হোসেন সোহান।
There's Hope. And the door of Hassan Joy. Now to come in at 4. And then the power. Azam Khan and Yasir Ali. Yeah, they got some batting. They have got some batting. They just haven't really fired. They haven't strung together a number of performances one after the other. They've sort of flattered, haven't they? Right now, Tanvir Islam, who has been impressive. We talk about strike rates. My oh my, 16. That indicates that he has a habit of taking wickets. And he's playing the left-hander here.
He's been their leading wicket taker. Jointly with Khushdil Shah, Tanvir Islam picking up 8, so has Khushdil Shah. Tanvir has gone just at 5.25 as an economy, so he's the go-to bowler for Imrul Kais, the skipper of Comilla Victorians.
How soon does Tamim Iqbal wait before he tries to take on that leg side? And it'll just be one.
Yeah, best of 4 for 33. What is attractive about that stats right at the lower ticker? It's that economy of 5.25 in a T20 competition. This is simply incredible, and he's among the wickets also. It's difficult for the batters to go after him, and even when they do manage to try to go after him, they tend to give him the wickets.
নুরুল হোসেন সোহান। তা নিয়ে
For the right
আম্পায়ারের
hander,
সঙ্গে
it's a
তর্কে
good move
জড়ান
because
তিনি।
there's a slip in place.
The Irishman does like to sweep.
বিপিএলে
It's one of the very good options, but you've got to make sure that you pick the right length. There are no problems sweeping it
BPL
away,
is
but you also need to find the gaps to ensure that if you
বিপিএলে সিলেটের
do manage to play a sweep, it goes away from that fielder in the deep.
বিপিএলে সিলেটের
That fielder
বিপক্ষে
now comes back
আম্পায়ারের একটি
inside the
সিদ্ধান্ত
circle
মেনে
for the
নিতে
left
পারেননি
hander,
রংপুর
Tamim
রাইডার্স।
Iqbal.
পাকিস্তানি ফাস্ট বোলার হারিস রউফ।
I think easier for Tamim Iqbal against the left arm spin of Tanvir Islam to take him on. I think he's more capable of finding boundaries away to that leg side, particularly with those two men up behind square on the leg side. This is where the length is important. If he pitches it too far up, he'll hit him back over long run. If he drops it too short, he's able to rock back and hit that for 4.
Yeah, just on the shorter side, and Tamim Iqbal's eyes lit up. Initial movement was on the front foot, but he knew that he was going to pick up a boundary because it was short and wide. And it's a good shot. Good connection. And the gap for a boundary.
হারিস্টকে আনুষ্ঠানিকভাবে তিরস্কার করার সঙ্গে সঙ্গে দেওয়া হয়েছে 1 ডিমেরিট
and down. Down. It was a good effort though, because he had to dive, he had to come forward, and those are always the toughest chances.
Mohammad Rizwan, usually behind the stumps as a wicket keeper, but that should have been taken because this is a big wicket. Maybe just a little bit slow out of his blocks. The ball just dying in front of him, and he realizes that it's going to be difficult. It's a difficult chance.
Oh, wow. Good length to the advancing Tamim Iqbal into the second 9 without loss.
আনুষ্ঠানিকভাবে তিরস্কার করার সঙ্গে সঙ্গে ভেঙেছেন রংপুর অধিনায়ক নুরুল হাসান সোহানকে তার ম্যাচ ফিল্ড পজিশন জরিমানা করা হয়েছে।
Still 157 required. Long way to go. Long way to go. Particularly if you're at the striker's end and you glance up and in comes Nasim Shah. He won.
Yeah, they defended a score of 164 for 6 against Dhaka Dominators. That's the last match that Comilla Victorians play.
ম্যাচ ফিল্ড 25% জরিমানা করা হয়েছে। 2.8 ভঙ্গ করেছেন যেখানে বলা হয়েছে ম্যাচ চলাকালীন আম্পায়ারের
simply brilliant, simply unplayable. Even Tanvir Islam was very, very economical. None for 13 and 4 overs. Khulna Shah picked up 2 wickets, 2 for 24 and 4. So they all were in business. Every bowler picked up a wicket in that particular match. Nothing yet for Comilla.
Oh, what a shot that is. Wow. That is classy.
It really doesn't matter what pace you're bowling at. I have made up my mind that I'm going to take you on. That is a cracking reply from Tamim Iqbal. Stand and deliver. He didn't like it. Let's see what his reply is.
It would be dangerous to bowl a bouncer. Hind legs in the circle. Oh, I tell you, that's close. He's got a long way across there. I would not be surprised if they go upstairs. Tamim Iqbal went a long way across onto off stump.
And that's the quickest he has bowled so far. It's clocked 150. And he's taken the review. They feel, especially Nasim Shah feels, that he has trapped him in front. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I think Tamim Iqbal tried to predict what type of delivery was being bowled and he got it wrong. I think he thought it was going to be a bouncer, that's a legitimate delivery, and that he could just help it on its way over short fine leg, but instead Nasim Shah looks for... But I tell you what, that is a very, very good shot. Where that ball hits him, leg stump, because you can see the leg stump behind his right leg.
I think he's in trouble. I think he is in trouble, Tamim Iqbal. He's beaten by pace there, and he's moved so across to the offside, exposing the leg, even the middle stump, and he misses it. In trouble.
A couple of things that need to be looked at is, was there an inside edge? Doesn't look as though there's an inside edge. Misses everything, beats him for pace. But is it going over the top of the stumps? It's clearly hit inside that mat. This is going to be out. This is going to be out. He is. He's got him. That's a massive wicket.
What a reply! After being hit down the ground, he comes back and bowls the quickest so far. 150 Ks, and he traps Tamim Iqbal Khan. He has to go for 11. Premier Bank Khulna Tigers are 14 for 1.
বলে 2 ছক্কা হাঁকান প্রথম 10 বল। বিপিএল এ সিলেটের বিপক্ষে আম্পায়ারের একটি সিদ্ধান্ত মেনে নিতে পারেননি রংপুর রাইডার্সের নুরুল হোসেন সোহান।
Shy Hope, the new man, at number 3. There's plenty of ability. This man, he can play all formats of the game. He's going to need to play very well here.
সিলেট আন্তর্জাতিক স্টেডিয়ামে
He's got real pace, this fella. Real pace. It wasn't his
BPL
finest
সিলেটের
delivery
বিপক্ষে
that he bowled to get rid of Tamim Iqbal, but he definitely outthought him. Tamim Iqbal thought that that ball was going to be a bouncer and went across onto off stump, hoping to lift it over finally. Right, slip in place. Tail up, Nasim Shah. From the Minister end. Why, can you believe it?
বিসিবির শাস্তি
What about this?
ভোগ করতে হয়েছে দুজনকে এক সংবাদ বিবৃতিতে।
Beaten by pace. And you rightly mentioned that he was eyeing to play that pull shot that got across the stumps. Have a look at the reaction. He knew he was in business. Brilliant.
Yeah, he was the one that said to the captain, "You've got to go upstairs."
বিপিএল এ
You've got to
সিলেটের
go
বিপক্ষে
upstairs."
আম্পায়ারের
And we know
এই
there's
সিদ্ধান্ত
many
মেনে নিতে
fast
পারেননি
bowlers
রংপুর
around the
রাইডার্সের
world who want to
নুরুল
go
হোসেন সোহান।
upstairs.
তা
Often and often they're wrong. I think of the Englishman Stuart Broad. I think of the South African Vernon Philander. Another South African, Imran Tahir. They went upstairs a lot. A lot. Overruled the captain, in fact. Yeah, he went with his fast bowler, Emerald Case. Got it right. Hold again. Hold again.
Yeah, when you see a bowler bowling at that pace, it's not easy. It's not easy at all, because you know that it's just a split-second decision that you need to make. Have a look at that. Again, coming back into the right-hander, Shay Hope. And it does not get a chance to put bat to ball. What an over this is turning out to be.
Runs. This will take some chasing. No, the ball will win. The boundary will win. Nasim Shah's gone for a 4 of his final delivery, 20 for 1. Tommy McBall, that is a very big wicket that Nasim's managed to get rid of. Just hit the toe end of the bat, but found the gap. That's the important thing. So much pace to work with.
It's a very good shot because he was looking to bowl the Yorker and he played it quite nicely. To be able to play that shot with that kind of pace that he has bowled in that particular over, full credit to the batter.
This will suit Tanvir Islam, bowling to 2 right-handers. His first over, he had to bowl to the left-hander, which is a real difficult ask when he's only allowed 2 men outside the 30-yard circle. Bowling to a left-hander, very tough. But now, this will suit him a little bit more. Well, Bernie will still sweep. He likes it, he fancies it. Nicely played as well. That's beautifully timed. Beautifully timed.
Yeah, beautiful piece of timing, but what about the outfield? Lightning fast outfield. It looked like the fielders might just be able to pull that back, but no sir. Once it goes into the gap, it races over to the boundary.
Well, so the sweep shot that Balbirnie played off his first delivery has had Tanvir Islam think about his length now. He doesn't want to be too full because he knows Balbirnie will sweep. So he drags it back just a little bit, but he can't be too short. As what we've seen already, it just got punched through the offside. So slip goes out. Nicely played.
Yeah, they need a partnership here. 2 overseas player in the middle for Premier Bank, Khulna Tiger, Shea Hope and Andrew Balbirnie. Will need to make sure that they stay there for a while and then get going, get into their groove.
It's like a spitting cobra out there. 4 gone. 4 gone. 26 for 1.
After 4 overs, 26 for 1, Comilla 21 without loss. Let's go down and join Pamela.
আমার সাথে আছে খুলনা টাইগার্সের নাসুম আহমেদ। নাসুম হোম গ্রাউন্ডে এসে আপনি খেলছেন, আপনার হোম অডিয়েন্স ন্যাশনাল টিমে খেলছেন, আপনি কেমন লাগছে এখানে এসে?
আসলে সবসময় আমার এই মাঠে খেলতে খুবই ভালো লাগে। আমার নিজের ডিস্ট্রিক্ট এই মাঠে খেলতে আমার খুবই ভালো লাগে। আমি খুব এনজয় করি এই মাঠে খেলতে।
এই মাঠে সারফেস স্পিনারদের জন্য কি কতটা সাপোর্টিভ?
আসলে এখানে স্পিন পেস দুইটার জন্যই খুব ভালো একটা ট্রাফ এটা। পেস বোলিংও ভালো হয়, স্পিনও ভালো হয়, দুইটার দিক দিয়েই ভালো। ব্যাটিং করলে ব্যাটিংটাও ভালো হয়। আমি এই উইকেটে এইভাবেই ট্রিট করি।
আর টি20 ফরম্যাটে স্পিনারদের জন্য কতটা চ্যালেঞ্জিং রান সেভ করা?
এটা আসলে অনেক চ্যালেঞ্জিং, বাট রাইট চ্যালেঞ্জে বল করলে অবশ্যই এটা সম্ভব।
আপনি এখানে এই ফরম্যাটে খেলে আর খুলনা টাইগার্সের সাথে খেলে কিরকম, লাইক আপনার টিমের সাথে কিরকম বন্ডিং, কেমন লাগছে? খুলনা টাইগার্স এই টিমের সাথে জয়েন করে খেলে কেমন লাগছে?
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ, অনেক ভালো লাগতেছে। আমি অনেক এনজয় করতেছি। আমি আমার মন মতো করে সব কিছু করতে পারতেছি। বোলিং, ফিল্ডিং সব কিছুই আমি আমার মন মতো করে বলে আমি এনজয় করতেছি।
আর এই সিলেটের অডিয়েন্সকে, আপনার হোম গ্রাউন্ডে ক্রাউডকে আপনি সিলেটি ভাষায় কিছু বলবেন?
সবাই খেলা দেখা তাইছো, আমরা সবাইরে সাপোর্ট করি, আমরা খুলনা টিমরে সাপোর্ট করিও। আর যেহেতু এটা আমরা সিলেট, এমন কিছু যাতে আমরা না করি, যাতে আমরা সিলেটের সম্মান যাই করি, আমরা সিলেটের সম্মানটা বাঁচায় রাখি, সবাইরে সাপোর্ট করি।
আপনার থেকে সেলিব্রেশন, আপনার ইউনিক স্টাইল অফ সেলিব্রেশন আমরা দেখতে চাই, দেখবো কি?
ইনশাআল্লাহ উইকেট পেয়ে নিয়ে যাবে।
অল দ্য বেস্ট, থ্যাংক ইউ।
Right, something quite interesting happened there. You must have noticed as we're listening to Nasum. That kept a tad low from Mustafizur Rahman. But Mustafiz, look at this effort or the lack of it. Surprise, just squared him up. And I think he might say that the non-striker's got in his way a little bit. Should have taken that anyway.
9 times out of 10. 9.9 times out of 10, I think.
Well, the disappointment on the face of the skipper. He keeps on bowling those cutters. He bowls so very well. And the keeper just goes across. Have a little bit of word with Mustafizur Rahman, who might be a little disheartened with that drop catch early on. Could have made a lot of difference to the situation of the game.
One way of applying pressure on Khulna is to try and get wickets and just keep knocking them back all the time, not let partnerships develop. So Balbirnie hasn't really looked solid or looked to be in good touch. He's played and missed a few times. The short third, in fact the second fielder comes into the ring, backward point goes out. He generally bowls into the pitch cutters and tends to go across the right-hander. So he's got a man just behind at backward point.
That's the angle he uses so very well, and thus the three fielders behind square on the offside. It is a ploy that's employed by most of the skippers who know his style of bowling.
He's done quite well. Now these are really big hitters. Azam Khan has been in wonderful form. Nazir Ali, Mahmudul, they're all in very good nick. They've got the muscle, batting muscle. But what they need is a solid foundation.
Well, just off and running, just a single from that over. 27 for 1.
Foundation. Well, just off and running, just a single from that over.
Lots of prizes for the BPL 2023. You see figures in the middle, 5 lakhs each for the highest run getters, the highest wicket taker. Player of the tournament gets 10 lakh tuckers, and the runner-up, 1 crore. And 2 crores for the winner. Lots of money to look forward to. Now that's swung away, up and over, thankfully. Into no man's land. Not the most convincing looking shot there.
Again the angle, plenty of space outside the off stump. Fielder saving runs inside the 30-yard circle, short and wide. from Mukidul. Yeah, as you said, didn't really get hold of it, but still, just worked those angles quite well. Balbirnie, couple more.
Well, what's allowed in on his feet, giving some instructions. It's always hands-on kind of coach. Tries to make room for himself, almost pays the price. Very lucky that ball didn't go and hit the stumps.
Look at the take by Litton Das. Was he wrong-footed? The batter moved inside the line. And Litton Das, where was he going? Yes, he was going down leg side and had to come back quickly. Brilliant piece of work by the keeper. Completely wrong-footed.
Oh, got a hold of that. That's traveling many a mile. Really had a big swish and made good contact and got the results.
Pace on the ball. Every time there's pace on the ball, the batters appear to be comfortable. This is Balbirnie. Short delivery. And yeah, really didn't get everything on it, just over the line, but got 6. Very useful.
Mukidul just tries to bowl one short, and this time is ready and waiting. Balbirnie does very well riding that and hitting it away with utmost ease to the boundary.
Poor bowling, really poor bowling, short and wide. Just give him the width. There is no fielder. Just allows him to extend his arm. There is nobody in that direction. He went square. And this outfield extremely quick, gives you value for money. He's bowled on both sides of the pitch. Short delivery, the previous one hit to mid-wicket. Now to point.
Right, the Yorker paid off, became a low full toss. Didn't give that opportunity to Balbirnie. We'll have a look at the 2 big shots. This was over mid-wicket. Really swung it around, clouded that very comfortably, and then the short pitch delivery outside. All he had to do is hit it over the infield and straight to the boundary and the covers. So pressure on the young man, going for a few runs, 12 so far, with a delivery to go. And beautifully done. That is absolute poetry in motion. Pitched up, fleeced it through the covers to finish a big over. Power play done, 43 for 1. Comilla just got 33 in the power play. Khulna romped along to 43 for 1. Looking at the target, they'll be pretty happy. Lost the services of Tamim Iqbal. Very crucial wicket. Going to be Khushdil Shah. He's been very impressive with the bat and the ball in the previous games. A little bit of haze now settling in here at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium. This is Shea Hope. And almost being dragged out. It's a good thing he had his 1 foot behind the crease there.
Just a hint of turn. In fact, more than a hint of turn that time. That's the reason why he defeated Shea Hope. Just looking for that drive. Just going past that outside edge. Very well bowled. Good first delivery.
Balls from the edge of the crease is giving the ball some air. He will be encouraged by a little bit of turn that he managed to get in the very first delivery.
And the second one slower, looped. Possibly searching for some turn. You can see that he's looking to bowl slower. A single. He's now into the high 80s. The first delivery he bowled was 92, but he slowed down a bit.
Yeah, just feel that both the batters realizing that he's giving the ball some air. Don't be surprised if there's an arm ball coming. Zip it through, angle it in. Ball still reasonably hard. He's controlled his bowling very well, bowling well within himself.
He's had 3 dot balls in 4, just a single. Very economical action. Again, was there a nick? Was there a nick? I think there was a sound.
He can smile about it. Look at just the drift and the turn. Definitely got it, and the keeper should have made a better effort at that one. But very, very quickly. That's a superb over completed. 2 from it, 45 for 1. That might look a little difficult, but the way Jess Balbirnie in particular has stepped on the gas, you never know, because the other team really made a flourish at the end to get a similar kind of run rate and take them to a very, very good total of 165. The Comilla Victorians. Balbirnie has lived a charmed life. He's been dropped. He's played the ball into the air in safe areas. What is he going to do? Tanvir Islam has been good through this tournament. That's the 6 each of his 2 overs. Tuck and run. Quick run taken, first one. Here comes the throw. They've covered it. Good calling.
Very good running, no doubt. But it's interesting to see the 2 spinners operating at either end. This is pushed into the gap. Good intent shown straight away. Look at Shea Hope. Really turning and coming quickly. He was running to the danger end.
Very different styles of bowling from Khushdil Shah and Tanvir Islam. Khushdil Shah using the width of the crease, gives the ball some loop. Tanvir Islam more perpendicular at point of release and tries to just zip the ball away. Very distinctive, and that is what the batters have got to watch out for.
I like to see him slow it down a little bit, throw it up a bit more, look for some spin on that surface, because Khushdil has already found some turn, but you need to know the pace to bowl on this.
Quicker, that's what's banking on. Oh, you know, he almost had success there. Squared up the batter, not very comfortable playing that one. Kept it hand low too.
He's been pushing it through. He's different type of spinner, different type of bowler. Khushdil more orthodox, as you said, slower, bowling with energy into the air. This one has been pushed through quicker.
Goes after it. Doesn't quite middle it and find the gap that he was searching at car corner. But that's good bowling, and it was quicker. 92 clicks.
I don't think he'll mind that, because he was just looking to go a little bit fuller. Just from right across.
50 is up with that. Short. Uses the depth of the crease. Content with the single. Shea Hope not really trying to get a feel of things going before he tries the big shots. He's still not 100% comfortable in the middle.
I think the batters are enjoying the extra bit of pace ball by Tanvir Islam. He's just pushing the ball through, not looking to loop it. Instead, they're on the back foot, knocking the ball into gaps.
What's Balbirnie going to do with the last ball of this over? A superb delivery that came in with the angle, and that brings up the dreaded finger. Is he going to go for a review? The ball seemed to be angling, and they have taken the review.
With a much better delivery. The length was very good. Mostly he was played off the back foot this time. Not that he bowled it slower, but the length was better. I don't think he oversteps. He doesn't have a big stride, so that's fine.
Have a look at this, what we say is the spin vision from behind the bowler's arm. Went on with the arm. Didn't straighten. Oh, I think it's striking outside the line of the leg stump. Going down quite easily down the leg side. I think that will be overturned. Should be overturned. Did he get a bit of touch to that too? Not quite sure about whether there's a bit of bat on that. Wait and see. The umpire, third umpire, having another look. Definitely it's going down the leg side. See all the three stumps. Here's the man. Angle is pitching on middle and off, holding its line. The arm ball going with the arm. That angle should be taking it down the leg side. And he has to change his decision, and it's not out. So at the end of 8, it's 51 for 1.